middle market. And so we typically work with companies that have a non-recurring life event where the stakes are real high, and we provide the experience and depth and breadth that management may not have in that particular situation.
What are you seeing lately that's unique, that you didn't see a few years ago?
Lenders are giving companies some time today to work through issues that they have. And what's nice about that with the highly restrictive regulatory environment that the banks operate within and the very efficient distressed debt markets, it's so easy in the past to just unload a transaction that the bank doesn't want to work through. And the banks today are being a little more patient. There's not as many companies out there to lend to. And so if a company has some chances to be viable, they'll work with them.
Okay, this is your chance to toot your horn a little bit because you deserve to. You're a finalist for Consulting Firm for the Year. Why is that, and what is it about your company that really makes it stand out?
This is a very special time for us. We had actually two transactions this year, both in the food business. One was a 160-year-old company that was in the mint flavoring business. And the one that we're here today for is Graceland Fruit, which makes dried fruit that you find in yogurt and baking ingredients and cereals. And it's a great story. And it really allows my team to get in there and show what they can do. I have a team of people who've been entrepreneurs, who've run companies, who really like the middle market. And a firm philosophy of ours is really to keep companies out of bankruptcy. We don't believe bankruptcy works. It's a failed negotiation. And we have a unique expertise that none of our distressed clients for over the last 12 years that we've worked on have ever filed bankruptcy under our watch. We were able to figure it out and provide equity to the stakeholders, and that's not easily achieved.
You know, I can tell that you're a company with a heart because when you were telling me off camera before about Graceland Foods, you had a smile on your face when you were telling me the story. Can you share the story with us?
Well, I think Steve Miller said it right today. Companies fail because of lack of leadership, not necessarily because they've got a good core group of people. And Graceland Food clearly was one of those companies. 200 employees, second largest employer. Company formed by a co-op of cherry farmers trying to find another source for their fruit besides pie fillings. And it was a company that was really started from the grassroots with the Heart of America. And they floundered a little bit. The company enjoyed great success in terms of growing sales and really had a hard time managing it to profitability. And that was the added value that we provided to them to show them how to take these sales, make them profitable, and give the company some viability. And, it's God's work. I mean, I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but really when you get to see, here we saved jobs for 200 families, which impacted the community. There's schools, there's businesses that count on the second largest employer in the community to, be operating. And we saved that. And we've gotten to know many of the employees personally. It's a real, hometown type atmosphere. And we were vested. I mean, we were working with not only our minds, but our hearts too.
And your company's growing, which shows that it's successful.
I think our business model works. I think entrepreneurs and businesses who run through cycles where they have trouble, they're not stupid. They have encountered something that is a little out of their wheelhouse or some difficulty where they need some guidance, and we provide that to them. And we allow them to do what they do best, which is operate their business, and we deal with the noise in the transaction that's causing some of their heartburn and hemorrhaging in it. And it works. I mean, our model works, and people get it. We're successful, and our companies are our best referral source because they have big mouths and they tell their friends who have the same trouble.
So 2011 was a big year for you, and 2012, now what do you see on the horizon?
I think there's going to be a little shift in our focus. We're still high in the food industry. We think food being a commodity, agriculture's had some issues that there'll continue to be opportunities in that. We've done a lot in the oil service and distribution. We've seen these conglomerate gas convenience stores close up as people are using less gas, and surprisingly, these are not mom-and-pop operations. They're typically 30, 40, 50, stores under one roof. But the one that really gets us excited is the public sector. Anybody that is depending on government for some source of revenue, whether it's hospitals for Medicare and Medicaid, whether it's municipalities and governmental units that are no longer able to avail themselves to the debt markets because they're running huge deficits, all need restructuring services. offices, and we focused a new group this year to deal with public sector, and we're excited about the prospects.
Oh, you really are expanding then.
Yes, we are. I mean, as I told you, we're hoping to open an office here in the south, hopefully in Atlanta. We have 4 offices now, and I think a lot of works, and people are starting to hear about it.
Okay, well, you certainly have a proven track record. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm very proud of our team. We have the CEO and the CFO here from Graceland today, which I think is a true testament of our working relationship with them, that they travel all the way from Frankfort, Michigan to be with us here. And, we're very proud of our accomplishments in that transaction.
Well, I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.